Okay. Hi, boys and girls. We good? We good. Yeah. Back to here. Excellent. The wife sending a text. The amount of spam calls I'm getting. Oh, do I have a trailer on me? I did at one point, but then they did there's been a reset because the game updated. Yep, I got a trailer. Okay. So I came all the way down here to Brownsville, Texas. Work our way north. Oh, I haven't been to Sicaro yet, huh? Sounds like a plan to me. Do that. And then we wait. I'm gonna have to move the chat because once chat starts coming up, eventually it's gonna start blocking my mirror. I have to put it over here. Oh, shit. Mistakes were made. Oh. Drive for 6 hours a day, come back and drive some more. I'm ready to go. Come on. I think this is that yellow light mod. That's kind of fucking around with everything. Ooh, we're at the port. I don't think I've been here yet. There we go. You didn't check my Twig card. A big boat. Yes, put a gate right there after railroad tracks. Perfect spot for it. There she be. Good enough. Good enough. Let me double check. Ah, check over here. Okay, we're good. We're good. And we're loaded. We're ready to go. That is some industrial stump grinder right there. Hopefully knock out a couple more towns along the way here. Thought it'd be tighter than that, but I guess not. Perfect. Blind man, how you doing, bud? What's up? Oh, yeah. Got one thing. Go. Not actually busy during an ATS. Any day now would be nice. Oh, what are we? Really? He just sat there through the light? Are you kidding me right now? Give myself some space and get ready for it. Oh. Yeah, he's just gonna fucking sit there. Hell, dude. No, he got his ass moving. Okay, that's fine. Not sure I've ever seen a street sweeper in the left lane working, but hey, there's a first time for everything. Just above 3/4 on the fuel. My little screen here is working now that I got SimHub hooked up with that, and it's working with ATS, so I can see my oil pressure, but I can't because it's behind the wheel, but I can see my volts, oh boy, my air pressure, oh boy, and at least my fuel. That's a smart thing. I mean, I can see it just fine right there, but Don't have space for it yet? Well, and I mentioned yesterday, I brought it up to the wife on Saturday as we were heading to the movies. Uh, I said, yeah, I wouldn't mind using my vacation money that I got paid out this year. And she doesn't say anything. So I wait a few minutes. And I kind of change it up a little bit, but I bring it up again. And then, what do you want to do? Really?
Hello, motherfucker.
The office is unpacking. Ah. DB, what's up, bud? How you doing? How did or are you still in orientation? Well, that tells me you're not in orientation anymore. Just finished a load from San Antonio. I'll finish off at noon. 10-4. I might have to work up. I might have to work up another 990 tonight. It turns out, and it's been so long since I've done multiplayer. In order for Scotty and I to do a convoy, we both have to have the same mods, and apparently they even have to be in the same order. So, I might have to remove the Peterbilt and go back to the 990 because I get workshop mods, I believe, automatically download. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I'll have to probably buy one tonight, work one up, hopefully get a good sound mod on it. I don't know when he'll get around to doing a convoy, but I mean I would imagine it'll end up being like on a weekend possibly. allows more time to do it. Coming in hot. I was not expecting that. Wrong pedal. 81,300. Silent Scotty? Yeah, no, we're talking different Scots. Yeah, this one is Scotty Banks. I don't watch Silent Scotty too much. I think we're usually on around the same time, and he goes later than I do, and I'm usually heading off to bed around that time anyway, so. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I figured as much. No, that Scotty, yeah, he goes the full mile when it comes to realism with the game and everything. For Silent? No, I did not. Was it comfy or bow tie? Really? That's a little surprising. If I'm being honest, that's actually pretty surprising to me. Oh yeah? The times I've been in there, he must not have been in there, or he keeps his mouth shut. I don't know. I guess if I hit cruise, I save a clip? What? Why do I have limit flashing on my screen here? Oh, damn it, there was fuel over there. Or is that for speed? Yeah, oh yeah, it's a speed limit thing that's on my dash flashing at me. On my DDU over here. Yeah, NVIDIA must have the same key binding. If I hit the cruise, it's popping up over here saying it's saving a clip. So NVIDIA must have a key binding that's the same. Gonna have to find and delete that one. This is just a DDU box right here from, or a screen. I think it was actually meant for iRacing, and it's copied after the Porsche 911 GT3. It's from the SimSima. So, I originally planned to mount it right on, on top of the base, but the mounting options don't work with the Asetek, as I am currently using it as a front mount, the rig. If I used the bottom mounting holes, then I probably wouldn't have any issues. So I just said, screw it, I kicked it off to the side over here, and now I just use it for information. So when I'm racing, I've got my relative here, I've got my delta bar there, I've got flags as well as a track map. So it was a toss-up between spending $800 on a wheel with a dash on it, or try out the DDU. And the DDU is obviously cheaper, but it's also kind of a pain in the ass to set up, because unless you can find one that you like, you're building it yourself, the dash, everything that's on it. If you can find one that's pre-made, even better. You acquired a Bosch gauge. Got it for $1 at work. How are you going to tie the gauge in?
Hello, motherfucker.
Go, Jack. How you doing, bud? What's up? Well, I don't... If it's in... You're not sure which one it is, or you're going to use it as a tack. That's a lot of work there. Make a truck dash out of wood. I thought about going the tablet route too, but well, hopefully it works. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them on there. There weren't too many options for what I had here, but like the one I used for iRacing, I had to assemble myself. But this one is pre-made. So apparently we have a meeting tomorrow morning. Could be interesting. 4 tablets, jeez. Yeah, a lot of guys, yeah, go to tablet or smartphone route, yeah. Yeah, the buttons and switches is obviously more ideal for a lot of people, but it's also more expensive. And it's a one-trick pony, you know? That's the other drawback. So going with one of those button boxes that actually has the pull-out brakes for the tractor and trailer, one-trick pony. You know, you're not going to use that in iRacing. You're probably not going to use it in Farm Sim, although you probably could figure out a way to use it. Yeah. Didn't you post something in Dempsey's Discord, or was that someone else? Where they made a, was it an Adreno board or a Raspberry Pi board or whatever? They did something. Or no, Malone's. I think it was in Malone's Discord. That's what it was. All right, yeah. Crap. And there's got to be a fuel station coming up soon here somewhere. Hey, Tig, how you doing, bud?
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, I wish my sounds worked. But for some reason, they don't. Wait, which one did I play on? Nothing. Apparently they want to work now, but... Oh, I'm gonna jump off here and get fuel. Nothing's popping up there. Yeah, audio's jacked somehow on this thing. Not for you guys, though. Audio works just fine. Lucky me. Lucky me. Exactly. Exactly. Nice, dude. Yeah, if I were to do the second rig, I'd probably end up putting the Stream Deck XL on that one. And then... Oh, there is no truck entrance over there. I must have missed it somewhere else. Look away, chat! Look away! Hey, look it over there here. I missed the entrance to get in here. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. You ain't seen shit, exactly. Yeah, I'd probably put the XL over on that one because it works out perfectly with, with iRate, or not iRate, ATS and FarmSim. And then probably just get myself a new button box for the iRacing part of things. There's a few options out there for it. Or just a small, the basic Stream Deck. Yeah, I told the wife, now would be, if I'm going to do this, that was the second part when I reinitiated, because she just kind of ignored me on the first one, attempt to bring it up. I said, if I'm going to do it, though, I mean, now's the time to go after it. What do you want to buy? Oh, yeah. Sales everywhere. And Iron Man, I think it was him, mentioned the DIY route. And yeah, I mean, I could definitely do that. I mean, the lumber would still probably cost me as much as the rig and half the cost of the monitor stand. Um, so I'm not really saving any money, if you want to look at it that way. I mean, the rig is 260 bucks. If I went SimLab, I think it's 300 for the GT1 at Micro Center. I'd have to double check. I thought it was 300. I could be wrong, and it's $399, making it $400. But the hard pill for me to swallow is the monitor stand costing over $300 more than the rig itself from Track Racer. That's what I'm having a hard time getting over. But if I went the SimLab route, I could get the GT1, which is their base chassis, and then their integrated monitor mount for a fraction of the price of what Track Racer has, and same for the upper monitor mount as well. Because it's purposely built for the GT1. So in the end, I could end up saving myself a little bit of money going that route instead of having a straight up monitor stand. I've got to compare some stuff. And wife aside, I still battle with myself. Do I really need to do that? I'm still in a battle with myself over it. Unfortunately, it's also something I'm probably going to end up talking about way too fucking much. And still do nothing about. I know what will happen. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to, fuck it, let's do it. And I'm going to start buying this shit. And right away, I'm going to be like, oh, I shouldn't have bought that stuff. Fucking buyer's remorse is going to come in like a ton of fucking bricks on me. The grocery store. Bad service. But you're back. I'm ready to do some Watkins Glen in the GT3. Super fucking ready. Bust out the Mustang and start ripping. I'll try a few different cars. The McLaren, maybe. I haven't driven that in ages. The Vet. But I get the feeling the bus stop is not going to agree with the Vet. The Vet does not like bumps. And they're saying the IMSA is going to be wet at Nürburgring GP. On one hand, bring it on. I need some more wet practice. I don't race in the wet very often, and so maybe I should do it. What I think iRacing really needs to do here is they need to provide more incentive. So iRating is basically based off of where you finish because of the difficulty. The higher you are in your race, the more points you get. Shouldn't there be a modifier if you're racing in less than favorable conditions, like rain? You want to get more people running in the rain? Make it a multiplier on the IR. Fuck, even making a multiplier on the safety rating too. You know, the lower you are, you're gonna get more people getting into those races, so they can go ahead and get that IR and SR boost. Same thing goes for enduros. Yeah, you can max out your fucking SR by doing an enduro, but you still get 83 freaking IR if you spend, you know, 4 hours, or even if you're part of a 24-hour team. You know, oh boy, I got 36 IR for racing for 12 hours. Yay! It's completely fucking hollow. Put a modifier on that one as well. You ran a race that is X amount of times longer than the basic stock iRacing race. Whether it be 20-minute, a 30-minute, 45-minute race, whatever. You ran a race, if it was, you know, one of the weekend 3-hour or whatever races, you know, you ran the whole race by yourself. There should be a modifier to that. You're already getting the modifier from the SR. There should be something for IR as well, so you can feel a little bit more accomplished. Yeah, I finished 4th in a 4-hour race, and I didn't get just 32 IR. You know, maybe, you know, all right, I got 220 IR. There we go. Make the modifier times, maybe at the most. This might be a little extreme. It would be extreme. You know, because if a normal GT3 race sprint is what, 45 minutes long, or IMSA's 45 minutes long, and let's see, hour and a half, so 3-hour race, that would be whatever the normal IR is times 3. So if you get 80 points of IR, and then you're going to times that by 3, I don't know, that seems a little much. But yeah, they need to put in some modifier. Yeah, it didn't go... Well, if 3 people, I think it is. All you need is 3 people for a race to go official, to start. Now, I don't know if that means, yeah, they joined the race but never started because they bailed out for whatever the reason. You know, that makes it unofficial, or them just joining that session and going, you know, so they're locked in. So they went, you know, their name was there for practice, qualifying, and race. You know, if that means that's official, you know, if that counts, then I don't know, but I think it's 3. You need 3 cars to make a race official. You can get SR, I guess, but you won't get IR. Yeah, if the race kicked off and you had 3 or 4 names there, I mean, maybe they changed it. Maybe you need 6 to go official. I thought it was just 3. Now, could it be that the strength of field and where you're at, you just ended up getting 0 anyway because, you know, maybe that's just how you finished. I mean, I've gotten 0 before. The turkeys got like 0 and 1 before when they did Spa, I think. Yeah, it is possible to get 0. Rumble strips didn't want to let go. Did that sign say Mafia? There's a Mafia, Texas? Oh, that was open, sorry. I need to bind a button somewhere I can just push it.
Hello, motherfucker.
Drew, how you doing? What's up? I think this weekend I'm going to do some rearranging in here. I'm going to take all 3 computers that are behind me on that wall and move them over here to this wall. That will open up that wall, and then I can go ahead and work on getting some shelves over there. So I can start bringing in some little stuff to help decorate and whatever. Oh, you know what? I didn't change the name. Kojak, you still around? I changed the title, but I didn't change the game. Cole, how you doing, man? What's up? Or Blind Man, you're a mod. You can probably do it. Yeah, just completely got it. Mr. Missouri, how you doing? What's going on? Nice. Yeah, I forget who I got my extension from. They sell shift knobs and shifter extensions and and a few other things. Guy runs it out of his basement or something like that. It could be rolling. Pretty much the same stuff, different day. Hey, there's a winner for a band hammer. but I don't think my mods are awake. Well, I was racing iRacing yesterday. Yeah, I'm probably gonna... Well, I'm still a ways away, 187 miles, so I might just jump out of the game right now and do it. Yeah. Do it right here before we get to the curve. Okie dokie. Go over here and here, and he's already been banned. Excellent. Change. See, I think you can do it this way. Let me try it this. Exclamation point, set game. Or is it slash? Oops. No. Nope, that didn't do it. Yeah, I know there's a command. There we go, that's better. That's better. I know YouTube is right. I've never actually used the set game and set title. Never used it before. So yes, there's a lot of commands I don't know. New Mexico. Land of Enchantment. That's 2 towns discovered. Akara will be the 3rd. Someone did. Or it was deleted, at least. That's what it shows up here on the chat for Meld. I guess there's an update coming out tomorrow for Meld Studio as well. Yeah, that's always a concern, but it probably won't. I think they're making things dockable so I can move stuff around like you can on yeah, you can do it on OBS, yeah. Now that's usually Windows Update that's breaking shit. Because Microsoft knows your computer better than you do, okay? Don't question the evil Windows overlords. That audio setup that you've worked hours on, is wrong, okay? You got it wrong. They're gonna set it up better for you, and just be happy. I just love how, that shit will get changed. And it's like, why? It was a security update for Windows Defender. Why did it need to reset my fucking audio selection? Hey, Stefan, doing alright, bud? How about you? Wow, 2 messages over on YouTube. Or 2 people. Wow, that's a record, I think. Yeah. Oh, well, no, they'll be they'll be maxed, but then they're gonna reinitiate that 80% thing reduction if another device plays. I've noticed it a few times now. If like the spotter goes off or someone's on the mic while I'm in iRacing talking, the car audio drops and then comes back up after they talk. That means Windows, for whatever the fucking reason, has decided to turn it back on, where it reduces the volume 80% when something else is when another sound is active. Am I ready for Christmas? No. No, but then again, we're not doing anything to the house. I asked the wife about the tree, and she's like, no one's coming over here for this, for Christmas this year, so fuck it. Why even bother with it? Okay. And I can't remember. It's been 9 or 10 years since I actually decorated the outside of the house. Ain't doing shit. Yeah, Missouri was over there first. Now Stefan's over there. Gonna have a party here soon over on YouTube. The question is, who's on vertical and who's on regular? What really broke my heart? Not having to go out there and hang decorations? I grew out of it. I mean, when I first bought my house in '09, yeah, I was excited to do it. And for a couple years after that, you know, same way, I wasn't excited about it. And then it just, yeah, I didn't bother with it. I didn't want to spend the money on everything. It can be. It can be, depending on how elaborate you're going. My old house was just a ranch, so it wasn't like I was climbing 30 feet up into the air on top of the roof or something. So that part wasn't that bad. But at the same time, there was almost no point in decorating it because no one would see it anyway. Because there was a row of like 13, 15 foot tall evergreens along the road, along the ditch, and so the only time anyone would see anything is when they look down my driveway as they fly by at 50 miles an hour. So, I mean, we still went out and cut down a tree and all that. You know, I had Junior, so I had Drift. Still had to do that for a while. Zach, what's up, bud? Wow, 3 people. Holy shit, we got a party going on over on YouTube. I don't think YouTube's been pushing my videos lately either. You know, I've had a couple of slaps on the hand because Meld or didn't VOD out the music. So, you know, it was like, oh, copyright, can't play it here, can't play it here. So actually some of the recent live streams are partially blocked because of the music. So, oh, they had a neighbor has one of those. They just stick it in the fucking ground and it just throws up a light show on the house. Looks, in my opinion, kind of stupid. The wife will probably end up putting some lights in the window, but that's about it. I mean, for me, it's like, why even bother doing that? Yes, sir. Peterbilt for now. I'm gonna probably go back to the 990 here in a minute. Kind of start building a truck in preparation for a convoy I could be doing in the near future with another streamer. And of course, with the convoys, you both have to have the same mods. So, yeah, might have to ditch the Pisters 389 here. In fact, let's just do that now. Truck dealers. All right, so that was a Peterbilt right there. An Albuquerque. Oh, your dad does the just throw the lights up. No, I don't want Peterbilt. No, oh, never mind. I want Kenworth. What am I thinking? International, Kenworth, Peterbilt, Kenworth. Do I want to go back to Texas? See, I could even say screw it. Let's see if we can, because I don't have any mods for it. So it's going to be pretty fucking... Yeah, see, this is going to force... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, see, it wants to take the day cab off if I want to do a 240 and put that on. And I can't do the 8x4 or anything like that because it wants to put... Oh, I can! Whoa! Laura, how you doing? There is no server. Why can't I have a 280-gallon tank? We'll do the King of the Hill because we know it sounds good. I'm just toying around. I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm actually going to buy the international. We'll do the Diamond Elite. Thank you very much. That's some flannel shit. Look at that.
Let it snow.
Man, God, everything is at
Welcome to the party, pal!
Brian Carl Nielsen just followed.
Brian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Stacy's. We'll leave the black alone.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. I can live with that. See, option parts I'm going to be really limited with here.
How long is this going to take?
It is going to take as long as I want it to take, okay?
What in the fuck knuckles is this?
It is...
Let it snow.
Man, God, everything is at
Okay. That didn't last long. Why? Did I just miss something?
Let it snow.
Man, God, everything is at
Welcome to the party, pal!
Fu_man_TTV just followed.
Buffoo. Oh, man. BFU, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? What are you going to play tomorrow? Railroader? Something? Or Derail Valley? Or, Really? Really? We're gonna start doing the farts here on this channel? We're gonna start doing the fucking farts over here now? That's a Scotty thing. Son of a bitch. As long as we don't start doing the Pravi, PTS stuff.
I'm waiting, old man.
You're gonna keep waiting. You're gonna wait until I say otherwise.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Fucking right I am. Fucking right I am. I don't know. International or go with the KW 990? No spamming sounds? I really don't care if you do or not, but still.
You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
I know the guys here are not going to ever be like they are over on the other channels. Never. Nerd! We got 2 votes for the 990s. What does the YouTube side of things say? Anyone still over there on YouTube?
Yo, you about done? Tick tock, motherfucker.
It's grown on me. It really has, to be honest. I mean, I don't like the options. I'd like to see if there's an accessory pack. But this truck has definitely grown on me. I'm not saying I love it, but I'm not as repulsed by it as I used to be. Then again, I never really had a huge issue with it in the first place. Truth be told. Povo and flip-flops. You're banned. Alright, let's go to Phoenix. I do love the 990. I really do. I'll ban myself. Are you even you're feeling dirty after saying that one? No, I don't want to put the big sleeper on it. Fuck. I want the longer chassis without the fucking big sleeper, you sack of shit. I'll take a Peterbilt. All right, so we got a nice... All right, let me sort this out here. Okay, so I got Creechbaum and Harvins in here. Good, good, good. We have a nice plethora of engines to choose from. We've got the Cats, obviously, the 3406, the C15s. Of course, we got the Cummins ISX 15 series in various different, and there's an ISS 15 straight piped. We have a Cummins M11 580 tuned. Detroit Diesel 60 series, but it's only 515 horsepower. There's the Cummins N14 600 chipped. So it's 605. A 12 V71T M95 injector. I think that's a Mac, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to start off with Cummins. Let's take a look at the N14 600. See how this one sounds. Oh, no, I didn't want to do it. I'm not done yet. We'll see how this one sounds. Transmission, of course, the 13 speed. Put a retarder on it. We're going to go limited edition. Black interior. Yes. Paint. Paint, 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 paint. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, I think this is what I've got, because I've already got one of these in my fleet.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Sprown 22081994 just follow.
Brown, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Band Slam, how you doing? What's up? Yes, it will be green. Yes. I think this is the exact same color scheme that I have. Yeah. And since this is done by Harvin, he does have some basic stuff here. Never thought you would come back to ATS? You know what? I'm not on board with it as much as I used to be. Let me make sure here. They got the pisters. I probably won't be able to keep it if I do a... Take that out. There we go. But, you know, as I've said in the past, I've said recently, it's something I can't really ignore. You know, this channel wouldn't be both YouTube and Twitch. It wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for this. Now, granted, Farm Sim is what really built this channel over here on Twitch. But, I really, it's a corner piece of the foundation here, and I can't really ignore it. Now, I'm not going to be as involved as I used to be. I won't be on forums, and I won't be doing different, you know, whatever I used to do before. That's not going to happen anymore. But, yeah, the occasional Monday drive, I think, is something that I can do. I do have John Ruda's, but I really wasn't enjoying it. The motion of speed was not correct to me compared to other trucks. It felt like if the speedometer was saying I was doing 70, it felt like I was only doing 30. You know, so that sensation was jacked up. Mirror quality was absolutely fucking atrocious for me. I have no idea why. I get into another truck and it's clear as day. I get into his truck and the mirrors look like ass. I don't get it. So, but mainly because of the motion, speed, I decided to go back to pisters. He's having a midlife crisis. Fuck yo. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Fuck it, I'll do lights. Let's do lights. You know what? No, we gotta go with the green on the here. We'll do the green. I'm not one for putting lights over here, but... SCS. SCS, calling SCS, please, for the love of all that is holy, give us a copy and paste option. Or make it automatic between the sides. Please, for the love of God. Yay, farm sim. If I do build that second rig, for sure farm sim will have to make an appearance again. I will have to force myself to play farm sim again. But building the second rig would be first. Oh yeah, we gotta have the green underlights. Yep. No, I'm not gonna paint the battery box. Motherfucker. Is it bad that I was craving easy cheese and rich crackers? No, it wasn't. My fat man guilty pleasure is actually easy cheese and potato chips. Lay's potato chips. No, I do not question or wonder why I am 6'3", 300 pounds. I know exactly why. It can hit the spot, definitely. It can definitely hit the damn spot, that is for sure. Playing farm sim without much farming? Oh, see, that's the problem. That's another reason why I got away from farm sim. Is because, the fact that basically no one wanted to watch you unless you were doing anything and everything. Oh damn it, that means I gotta go over here. See, yes, I gotta come all the way over here now and do this all over again, spending more freaking time going after every single fucking light. And I'm on fucking triples here. Since we can't move the panels around, which would be awesome. No, for those who might have just joined and haven't heard me talk about it, I am tossing around the idea. Not sure if I'm going to wait for wife approval or not, but tossing around the idea of building a second rig here in the studio, that it will be focused on ATS, farm sim, construction sim, those kinds of things. And this one here that I'm currently in will be focused on racing. Which you all should consider yourself insanely freaking lucky right now. Alright? I'm just going to say that right now. Because the desire to jump out of this and go do GT3 at Watkins Glen is insanely. You have no idea. You have no idea. But you know what? It was so good yesterday. The results I was getting and everything. Watch, if I were to switch over to tonight, it would be nothing but a fucking shit show and a disaster. We got Michelin's in the front, so I need to go to Michelin's on the rear. Yeah, last night was awesome. Dumb ways to die. Well, I mean, it's my vacation money to begin with. And given the sales that are going on right now, I mean, now is definitely the time to do it. I can save myself a whole shitload of money. There she is. And those lights look stupid on there. They look absolutely corny as fuck. Am I the only one thinking that? On the mirrors? Yeah, never go to the grocery store hungry. Never. Never, never, never. You like them on the mirrors? Let me take a look here real quick, though. What if I do it in Chrome? Painted or Chrome? The lights don't stand out as much. I think they just look stupid. No. This is Truckin, okay? This is Truckin. It's never too much. It's never too much. And if you overload your alternator, you just get a bigger alternator. I'll run 2 of them. Just send it. There's your hits. The chrome. I kind of like the chrome. I like the black too. That's a coin flip for me. I like the black mirrors, the gloss. Chrome and chicken lights is how you make the most money. And then lose it to a lot lizard. I mean, what? All right, we're going with it. I just heard it in the music. It said perfect. 174,000. So now what we got to do here, though, is we've got to test this motor. We've got to test the motor. All right. Stop the music. Here we go. Here we go, boys. There. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Get centered up. I might have to move my FOV in. I really feel like I'm sitting way the fuck back. All right, here we go. Here we go. That was anticlimactic. Not that loud. Free trip is for sissies. I get the feeling I'm not going to like this engine brake. I might have to turn the engine sounds up a little bit because with the Cat and the Peterbilt, they were way too loud. Oh, no, 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 no. No, I do not like that engine brake. No. It's just like my Mac. Doesn't like starting off in R2. No, no. Engine brake does not pass. Alright. Let's try again. This time we will go with that was the Cummins, and that used to be such a great fucking motor, man. Throughout the years, it has just gotten fucking butchered. Let's go with the M11 Plus. Don't think I've ever heard of this one before. 580 horsepower. Here we go. That's even quieter. What the fuck? No. You can hear the blow-off valve. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. Striking out here, boys. Striking the hell out. Alright. I got two choices for Detroit's. A 515 and a 455. I'm gonna blow all my fucking money here trying to find an engine that sounds good. 515. Detroit. God, they're so fucking quiet. No. No, no, no. This one's a no-go, too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the volume up on this. We're gonna go Cat next. Just go with the King of the Hill. What I had in the 389. C15. Wait, what? I didn't try the other Cummins. There was the ISX. Probably gonna be just as shitty. I've got three 600 horsepower ones. ISX 15 600. X15 Performance 605. And an ISX 15 straight piped 600. So this is a straight piped 600. It's not. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. These are all ass. All ass. Is this what passes now? I mean, seriously. Out of the way. I'm severely disappointed. I am honestly disappointed. These mods that I'm currently running here is what came with the Harvin one, as well as the Engine Sound Pack 4.2, which I think is Creechbomb.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. 3406. 3406 here. There's no engine brake. There's no engine brake with this one. The fuck? How is there no engine brake?
Motherfucker!
You really can't arrange this by power. Because I got them going up and down all over the fucking place. So we've already done the Cummins Z14 chipped 600. We puked in our mouth. The M11, we puked in our mouth. Detroit has nothing to offer. Yeah, I've got no choice but to, if I'm going to run this, let me try the X15 Performance 605. I'm going to try these two Cummins. That engine brake was non-existent. I barely heard it. What the fuck is passing for... This sounds like a modified stock SCS sound. It's the Kenworth. $34.8 didn't come with an. All right, I didn't know that. That's a. Are you kidding me? We're gonna take the Cummins ISX 15. That must be the stock SCS one then, because it sounds like something out of a W9 back in the day. This was a Cummins ISX 15 600. That's what that sound just was. It sounds like a muted fucking stock SCS engine. I did try the 3406. Yeah, I've got 4 of them to choose from, and I tried the 550, I think. No, 3408. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. 3408 I tried.
Motherfucker!
That was a 3408 I tried that did not have an engine brake. Let's try the 3406. Thompson, how you doing? Well, I'm doing this. No. Just got home from work. Painful. Yeah, I'm doing this basically so I can have a truck ready to go when I do a convoy in the near future. So that way, it's just a workshop mod and I don't get fucked. Because I can't use the 389 from Pisters because not everyone owns it. So I'm going to have to go with the 625 King of the Hill. That was the only thing that sounded halfway decent, and I'm still not even happy about it. Yeah. Not that loud. It just really sucks. That's bad. Alright. Someone give me a workshop engine pack here. Throw me a bone. Give me a workshop, a good. Let me take a look here. I'm actually gonna quit out and then get back in the game. I do not need this convoy song as a sound blur, but hey, you can always look it up and pay the 15 bits to play it. Fucking asshole I am. Oh, come on, Borderless. What are you doing to me here? Alright. So I'm looking for sounds, right? Yeah, there's Z mods. I got Slav Juries. And his Detroit 60s. I don't play this game, so no option. All right. Should I put in the Detroit 60 in the N14? See how it sounds. All right. Put them in here. I don't know where they're supposed to go. All right, we'll start off with the N14. They're not compatible with the 990. Nope. There they are. I don't know if I want to drive a W9 though. No, I don't want that fucking cab. If I want to put a medium chassis on it, I have to put a bigger cab on it. Hmm. I think I've got an accessory pack on this. It would definitely look that way. This could be kind of interesting. No. So no custom bumpers. You get a skin on this, because some of these parts are coming up as painted. Take it easy. How you doing, man? You know what? Cancel this. I'm gonna test something. So I'm just gonna buy this straight up, trade in the 990. Alright, now let's go motor testing. So, Detroit's... Wait, what? I start typing in Detroit. If I do DET, half the models disappear except for 2. Alright, so let's see. We know... Get rid of that one. I don't remember what else to get rid of. Alright, so... We've got the ZM Cummins N14 800 chipped tuned. Now here's a 60 series 600 12.7 liter straight pipe. Let's try that. Oops. No. Imagine not buying a truck because the engine brake sucks complete fucking ass. So that was the 60 series 600 12.7 liter straight piped. We have a 14 liter here to choose from. Do you think it's going to be any different? I mean, stage 1. Sounds different. Yeah, we'll try the N14 next. That one's not bad. It's not bad. 14 liter. Alright, so we've got a handful here to choose from. The ZM Cummins N14 630. What? What? No. No. No, 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 no. Fuck, this sucks, dude. So many shit engines. That was the ZM Cummins. Here's the one I think I was using before. Yep, this is what was in the 389. Alternate Jake. D15 625. I'll live with it. Yeah, as far as what you said about Z, people leave the game, you know, they get burnt out on the game. And I don't really that whole... I would not be subscribing to that argument where, you know, oh, he's a fraud. No, I would not be... I don't subscribe to that one. People get burnt out, you know? Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you still hear about how he's surprised he never expected to see me back in the game. You know, and that's the mistake I am not going to make again. Where I got too involved, I guess you could say, with the community. Um, I am not going down that rabbit hole again. You know, I will not be a part of forums or anything like that. I'm not going to be on Facebook groups or any of that noise. I think having an ornament on this truck looks stupid because of the way the handle is on the hood. That's just my opinion. Anyway, other than that, I mean, I'm just gonna do my thing. Nah. Lower what? I can't lower it. I did see a truck the other day that was lowered, and that fucking front bumper of his was just beat to shit. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't mess with that. You know this. A flip up. Yeah, yeah, he definitely, yeah. I was just amazed at how destroyed it was. All the lights, baby. All the lights. That fits in there nice. That fits in there nice. That doesn't look half bad either. All right, super singles time. Yeah, it looks sexy, don't it? Oh, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. Hence why all you guys are here, because you're assholes too. Does anyone still do those hubcaps that they have, that they brought out? Y'all remember those? These fuckers. Does anyone still fuck with those? There we go. Gotta get aerodynamic on it, you know? No. Excellent grip. Oh yeah. Because you work at Michelin. I forgot about that. CB, enough out of you. I don't see you calling Scotty a nerd. All right. What the fuck is this? Oh hell no. So I don't have A longer deck plate, huh? That's it? Yeah, just this regular... Oh, there it goes. That works. Well, let me check out the inside here. I'll leave stock on there. I like all the extra buttons. Are you kidding me? No skeleton? No fucking skeleton? Sell it. It's gone. I'm kind of amazed that whole plate in the front thing is still a thing. Not gonna lie. So nothing to hang from up here, huh? Alright. Alright. No shifter either. Nothing I can do about it. I can't select the shifter. There she is. Yeah, those Michelins are X-Line Energy Ds. Can't do it. No option for it. No option. Otherwise, I would. Yeah, I think I remember that, yeah. Alright, let's roll with it. $133,000 in option parts. A little bit of money. Just a little bit of money spent. Let's make it all back. Cargo. Phoenix. Wow, that's a big ass bucket. Sandpoint, Idaho. It's probably going to be too long. I mean, I'd love to. Big ass bucket like that? I really would. But I think that's just too far to go tonight. This one's a little more doable. Fertilizer spreader. Right up to Nevada, Elko. Take it. Let's do it. Super Toka Content. Yeah. And now I should have a truck that's ready for multiplayer convoy. I gotta fix my camera position here. Adjust seats. Yeah. I like, look at the way the camera just kind of leans back when it gets all the way back. Yeah. The back's all the way back, so now we're going to move the head back. I've never put it all the way back like that before. How far forward can we go? This is probably where I should be, to be honest. Yeah, I probably should be sitting like this. But I'm gonna have to move it back because I can't see the mirror. Oops, wrong one. All right, I think we're all right. I guess I shouldn't be doing 70 in a 55. Let me adjust the mirrors. Need to kick both sides in just a couple of notches. Bam. There we go. I was speeding the last 150 miles of M6 last delivery, otherwise I wouldn't have made it. It's a good thing I don't dock you for that. That TMC video I did back in the day, this is where I took the photo for it. When it was actually a parking lot there, I think that was where I took the photo for it. Cargo Market. Paying $97 a mile.
Echo 2K12 just followed.
Echo, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. How you doing? You know, it's kind of a shame. I've been away from the game for so long. You know, as I've mentioned in the past, you know, none of the people who play it these days know anything about what it was back in 16, 17, 18 when the OGs were making videos. And it's just kind of funny because people, I've been in different streams and they'll ask questions and whatever, and you know, they'll talk to me as if I'm just as new to the game as they are. And I'll hint that, you know, I kind of know, you know, how it was, or, you know, things like that, without actually telling them, well, I've got over 300 videos on YouTube that I've made. Good to see you're still trucking. You got me through middle school and high school. Oh, boy. You know, you had to come in here and make me feel old. You son of a bitch. No, glad I can help. Glad it helped you, man. You're banned. No. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I find it humorous. It's like, do I tell them, or do I just let them continue to think I'm just a newbie to the game like they are? But it's another person's stream. I don't want to brag, I guess you could call it, about having the YouTube channel for as long as I have and stuff like that. It isn't always welcomed, you know? Now I find some fucking gas pedal. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really have yet to go in. I mean, it's not like I go into a lot of streams. But I have yet to go into streams over the past year or so, and people will be like, dude, I watched your videos, I know, you know, not a single person. You know, that's how long removed I am from the whole game, and you know, I'm not thinking that I was some mega big ATS YouTuber in the day. I wasn't. But I wasn't someone that was only getting 50 views on a video. I like the line painting job up here on the white line, solid white line. Any day now. I think it's because I've got some mod in there that's supposed to make the yellow lights longer. I need to remember to take it out and see how long everything takes after that. I hate the individual turn lane lights. They need to be flashing orange. Many of them do that. Not all of them, but many of them do that. And I should look for a mod that brings that into the game. I am looking forward to Illinois. They got Champaign in there, so you guys will be able to see many of the sights that I see on a daily basis as they go through campus. They got the campus streets in there, obviously not all of them. I have seen on the forums that some people seem to be upset that they don't have a memorial stadium where the football team plays, or the State Farm Center. That did not make the cut. They took Route 10 or Springfield Avenue that goes straight through the town east and west, and those two stadiums are 3/4 of a mile south on Kirby. So not really worthy, I guess you could say. I don't know. This light, in my opinion, should be flashing yellow. So I'm going to pretend it is. Are you still in the farming simulators? No. Sorry, I didn't see that one. No, I got out of those last year. I think was the last time I played Farm Sim 25. I don't think I even have 25 hours on that game. It was a complete waste of money for me to buy it. And that's what I was going to mention earlier when we were talking about a little bit of that. I got out of it because the community was changing, just like it was with ATS. If you were playing Farm Sim and you weren't doing everything that the farm offered. Wait, what? I was supposed to turn there, wasn't I? Did I miss an exit? I think I missed an exit. And you weren't doing everything that, you know, a farm offers. Hay and straw and animals and milking and, you know, this and that, whatever. People didn't want you. And at the same time, it also got repetitive and boring. It was just plow, seed, harvest. Or plow, seed, fertilize, harvest. Rinse and repeat over and over and over and over. And so it got boring and old to me. And it, in my opinion, it just wasn't worth doing it anymore. For the lack of viewership I was getting. And I was also enjoying other games more. So... Farm Sim, what's that? I mean, I've been playing iRacing a lot, and I mean, that doesn't draw huge numbers, but I enjoy it, especially on nights when I'm having a good racing, like I did last night. For a little while there, we were on Railroader, which is fun. A very niche game. I would get viewers in my stream, the total number of viewers in my stream would be more than what the total number of viewers watching the game was before I went live.
Motherfucker!
NASCAR 25, yeah. I've seen some people playing it. It's a console game, that's all it is. It's not really meant for PC, since those who are on PC are probably running iRacing anyway. I must have missed a turn by miles here somewhere. Let me loop around like that. So as much as I hate to say it, if that the second rig would be a Moza R5. $500 for the bundle is hard to pass on Amazon through Micro Center. That's very difficult to pass up. But I would probably have to get Sim Magic P1000 pedals so I can move the clutch from here to there, because I don't need a clutch when I'm doing iRacing. I don't think Tig was here when I mentioned the construction simulator for that second rig. Get dual joysticks going. Hasayampa? The Hasayampa River that has no water in it. All right. Get off the freaking brakes, dude. Yeah, it does, yeah. It took us forever to finally find one. D15, King of the Hill, alternate Jake, 625 horsepower. We went through ISX engines, we went through 3406, Cummins N14, Detroit diesels. I mean, I tested so many. And a lot of them were so fucking quiet. It was insane. One of them was a mod engine that sounded like Pentworth back in the day. The exact same engine sound and engine brake. I was just like, what? Did they just repackage this as a mod? Talk about fucking lazy. I think there's a river down there somewhere. I think this W9 came out nice. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the W9, but... See, right now it does feel like I'm doing 70. Compared to when I was driving the Ruta, where it didn't feel that way. There's actually water in that river. Oh my god, why are you on the brakes, you wit? I even had Dempsey today, watching him this morning play iRacing. And we started talking about the expo. Because tomorrow's his birthday. And so I was like, oh yeah, my birthday is going to be at the expo. And he goes, you better sign up as a special guest this time. Even he was chirping on me a little bit for not doing it this year. As soon as tickets go on sale and content creators can sign up, I'm jumping all over that shit. I am jumping all over it. I'll probably have a discount code. You guys will be able to save like 10%. In fact, I don't think that one's come up in chat, has it yet, about the expo? Moobot hasn't posted that. Unless I might have missed it. there it is. Thank you, CB. I thought I had it set up as a timer. I guess I don't. Wife is on. I haven't even cracked mine open yet. My Yeti is still full of Coke. That's like all watered down now. Yep, we just sit here. Admire the truck. That accessory pack, I think it's a mod. Maybe I'm wrong, but this truck turned out pretty damn nice. Even with the sleeper on it. Even the cargo matches. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I hit him. I tapped him. Remembers how the brake lights used to come on every time you hit the engine brake. That was so freaking annoying. One X, what? Off track? No, there ain't no. That's fine. That's shoulder. That's fine. When I get way over here, that's the off track. No, that probably, given iRacing's iffiness, that was a 4X or a 0X. I mean, I had a couple of 0X's last night. I should have had wheel damage in the right front. Got away with the 0X. I don't even think it registered. No, wait. I did have the 4X on that one, but I had no damage. That's right. Yep. 0x, because that was a little tap. There was no damage, that was a little tap, so that's 0x car contact. Gotta flash the lights. That was a weird spotlight, came down from the sky and bounced off. It's been a minute since I've been this way. I knew they had the bypass in, but... I doubt you can still go down the strip yet. It's been so long since I actually had a stop in Vegas. I should probably try to take one next time. That might be one of Dempsey's. You can put blurbs on the website and then make them private. Or I think you can probably use it with a special link or whatever, but... time I'm going up this road. Of course it ends right after I get into it. I need to find some that are, Work's got a good one. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. I need to find that. I'm pretty sure that's a blurb. It's too good not to be. That was an unsafe pass. Fucking Tesla.
And who could forget?
I brought these gifts for you, they're up in my bum.
Big Tigger 2017 just cheered 100 bits.
Bigger! Thank you very much for the 100 bits, dude. I appreciate it very much. Gotta get your name on the board. Here's another old one. The save stutter. Every time the game would auto-save, it would just completely stutter on you. Or if not, freeze. For like a second or two. Completely immersion breaking. You're just sitting here driving along and all of a sudden, okay, we're going again. Ah! Fucking jets. Buzzing over my head and shit. Definitely come a long way. No denying that. I'm not just talking about states that they've added, but playability, experience, quality of life, options, features, you name it. It's really it's really come a long way. The refresh on the maps that they've done. Yeah, it's brand new all over again. I do wish we had maybe selection on cargo and trailers. You know, I think we've only got, what, Load King as an official trailer in here right now? And no one else?
Welcome to the party, pal!
Seventh Heaven 1 just followed.
Seventh Heaven, thank you for the follow and welcome to the channel. I remember that show. I got 300 miles. Jeez, I think I picked the wrong job. Guess I gotta get my ass in the shower and then go to bed. This is actually feeling like it's taking forever to go through Nevada. Well, that's true, but I mean, it feels like I'm in Texas. That hasn't changed. Yep. Yeah, I'm not taking that way. I'll just go around the outside. suddenly in the mood for taco. It's beautiful but boring. The same can be said for many other states, like Iowa, for example. Illinois, once you're outside of the metropolitan Chicago area. Minnesota, Montana. Miles. There's a lot of Christmas ads on these billboards. Never been to IHOP. I'm not against going, but that's never been one of those, oh hey, let's go to IHOP.
How long is this going to take?
A lot longer than I want. Oh shit, hello.
And who could forget?
I brought these gifts for you, they're up in my bum.
Spades 16 just cheered 100 bits.
Spades, thank you for 100 bits, dude. I appreciate that. Well, see, that entails that you've been to IHOP. I never have. This way either. Holy shit. Weekend cruise on in a convertible road here. Jeez. Hilly, curvy. I'll pass on the biscuits and gravy. No, pass on the eggs too. I don't know. Steak in the for breakfast just doesn't do it for me. You know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love steak, but for breakfast, just doesn't hit. Just give me French toast and bacon and sausage links, or pancakes and sausage, bacon, or bacon and sausage links and bacon. Well, I'm looking forward to Christmas at the in-laws. In the morning, we go to her mom's. It's pancakes and a whole stack of bacon. No, I have not had a. I want to say I know what you said there, but for some reason I can't pronounce it right. Crepe, that's what it is. I wanted to say crepe, but it's a crepe. I'm a super picky eater. And I'm also that type of guy where I know what I like, and that's it. I just got buzzed by something again. See, I can't. I'm not normally a breakfast guy. So I wake up on the weekends. I won't eat anything for like 2 hours. If I do, like say, I get up, let the dogs out, feed them, I get my morning drink and stuff like that. If I have something to eat within like the first 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours, within like 4 hours, I'm like, holy shit, I'm fucking starving. I don't know what it is. It's only if I have breakfast within that first few whatever of getting up. But if I wait a little bit, then nothing. I'm fine. But usually I don't have breakfast. Kind of fucked me here. It'd probably be dinner time for me, because you can have whatever you want for dinner time. You want pancakes? Have pancakes. You want waffles? Have waffles. Had to hang a while, yep. Gained 10 pounds. I am ready for some turkey and gravy. No doubt about that. I am definitely ready for that. You be hunting some turkey? I saw a couple people buying a Christmas tree already, a pre-cut Christmas tree. Day. Oh, okay. Oh, you'll put a herding. Okay, I had to reread that. Yeah, I don't know, because we're going to my dad's house. And then I guess we're going to her sister's house, which I was surprised about. Because she hasn't hosted anything in a few years. She doesn't even do birthday parties for her kids anymore. And I have no idea what's going on over there. Well, it might not be dry in 3 weeks, but there's been a couple of times where we've had a tree where it was fresh, but we cut it down ourselves, and it was already toast within like 2 weeks. And I think the last one we did, that fucker just wouldn't die. Even after Christmas, I'm like, man, these needles are still soft, and it's not like we gave it anything special, plant food or whatever, you know. As long as you do your back cut before you put it in, and then, you know, stay on top of it. Wow, that hotel's so desperate for people. Free rooms. Dude, they redid all this stuff, but the ramps are still short as fuck. Holy crap. That's one of the new pickups that they put in the game. This one right up here. It's supposed to be like a F-250 or something. Doesn't even look like it's finished, because when it drove by, it looked like it was just floating. I'm empty. $73,444. Nothing to see here. Come on. There it is. Try dropping it in fourth and it just kicks me out. That's the one thing with this. It's weird with this AB9 Moza joystick base or shifter base or whatever. There's no gates. The two motors that are inside here that provide the force feedback are the ones that mimic where the gates are when you go to shift gears. And right there, I think it was not quite working right. It is. It's. You felt like cartilage on a chicken bone when you're eating chicken or whatever. It's dense, hard, but kind of soft at the same time, malleable a little bit. Same thing here. That's how it feels like here. It feels like cartilage. There, Volvo. Oh, that's nice. Look at the cab and the hood. They move separate of each other. Alright, there we go. Time to wrap her up. Excellent, of course, as always. And that is going to do it for this one, boys. If I go live tomorrow, which is a normal day off, it will most likely be iRacing. Same for Wednesday. So that's the plan the next 2 days. Wednesday for sure. Tomorrow depends on whether or not the wife wants to do wife night. That's it is well within her option to do that. That is a dedicated day. Maybe see you tomorrow. Have a good yeah, if I don't see you guys again, have a good Thanksgiving. Of course, I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday. At least I'm not planning on it. And Friday, most likely, I will, since I'm already off. It's a holiday for us via the contract. So Friday, I will be live. Wednesday, I will be live. Tomorrow, up in the air. But I'll see you. Have a good Thanksgiving. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys next time. Good night.